Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time it is that you're joining me for this video. Thanks once again for clicking on the PenBoyRoy Fountain Pen Review channel. The subject of today's video is going to be my pen peeves. Those are my fountain pen pet peeves. Now, the pens that you see in this video are here to demonstrate the occurrence of my pen peeves and is not here to criticize or place any focus or negative attention on any one particular brand. So if you happen to see your favorite pen in my video, don't be butthurt about it, okay? Today, I'm gonna talk about center bands. If you see the pet peeve in this video in your pen, answer in the comments below. Does that ruin the pen for you? Does it ruin the line? Does it ruin the brand? Does it ruin fountain pens altogether? Be honest, but be respectful in the comments below. Okay, let's get on with it. All right, guys, before I get started with this pen peeves video, please be reminded to check out my sponsor, Chalet, over at penchalet.com. Check out the description below, and make sure to use coupon code GOODWORDS, one word, GOODWORDS at checkout to score yourself extra discounts on all products at the Chalet website. Anyway, let me get on with my pen peeves. These are things that I really hate about fountain pens. What we have here is an assortment of pens. They all happen to be Conklin or Monteverde pens by Jaffa brands, but I am not in any way, shape, or form attacking Jaffa brands or the pens that they produce. It just happens to be that the pen peeves that I want to talk about are present in these pens here, and it's in the center band. Let's take a look at this nice glacier-looking Monteverde Giant Sequoia. I notice that when there are three-piece center band assemblies, meaning you have the cap, then you have the center band, and then a final third piece, this end acrylic piece that sandwiches the center band between the cap body. I always find that sometimes, not always, the center band is not epoxied in securely like the end piece is. So what you have is a sandwich center band, and since it's not securely epoxied or properly epoxied, it actually rotates in place. And there's no way for you to personally fix that at home unless you unepoxy the end piece and somehow re-epoxy everything together. But you see how that Sequoia is just spinning around? That drives me crazy. Right? Now, Jaffa brands, they have a pretty good warranty, so you could probably have it sent out and they'll probably just replace it. But I don't like having to do that. Now, that's a Giant Sequoia. This happened to this Glacier Giant Sequoia, which I really happen to like. And upon noticing that, I then went to my other Monteverde Giant Sequoia and I tried the same thing, and lo and behold, it did do that. It drives me nuts. I also noticed that it happened with my Contiduragraph. Now, this is a regular edition. This one is the red one. I took the nib out. And the center band rotates easily. Drove me kind of nuts. So now I went and checked my other Conklin. This is the Stars and Stripes one that I really liked, but kills me because this one does it also. The center band spins in place, is trapped between the cap body and the end of the cap, and there's no way to fix it. You have to just live with it, and it drives me a little bit crazy. Now, I do like the Giant Sequoia fountain pen, but now because of this whole thing, and this has happened to two of my Giant Sequoias, now I'm just going to use the All-American. For me, it kind of kills the line if it happens to more than one pen. If it happens once, maybe it's a freak accident. But in the case of these, it happened to two of the pens. That's a lot. I like the Conklin All-American, a lot of acrylic. I in particular like this one. But there is no center band for that to happen to. So I feel more at peace, or rather have more of peace of mind with this one. I have also here a Conklin Elements. This one is the Fire. And this one does not do it, so I'm really happy about it. But here's the thing, even though it doesn't do it, here's my anxiety. I'm worried that one day I'll be using it and I'll just be capping it or uncapping it and fidgeting with it, and then it's gonna happen. And then it's gonna ruin the pen for me, which is too bad because I like this pen very much. Now, this could happen with other brands. I'm not just saying that it happens only with Monteverde and Conklin, but it could happen with something like this. This one here, see, it is actually happening. Pay attention to that line right there. See that little acrylic middle? It moves. As a matter of fact, I can't tell because of the gold rings, but the whole assembly is moving. And that drives me crazy. This is a Bexley. This costs twice, sometimes 3 times more than the Conklin pens, but this is happening here with my Bexley, and I love this Bexley pen. It's green, but it drives me crazy. Now here's one that it doesn't happen to, obviously, because the center band is at the end of the cap, and it's securely epoxied in. So to prevent things like that, I'll get pens like this, center bands that are at the end. But now, because of these little defects, I'm just going to avoid getting fountain pens that have center bands that are an assembly caught between the end piece and then the cap body. And that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little weird. Maybe I'm crazy. What do you guys think? Now that this has happened and you've seen an example of this happening, will it drive you crazy? Are you guys going to go into your collection and check them all? Do you care? Do you not care? I'm just curious. Share your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Love you guys. Be well. Be safe.